Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I'm going to discuss the Bitcoin price action, and on today's video it's going to be very important because Bitcoin did touch the 60,000 US dollars, and on today's update we're going to discuss a lot of important things we're right now seeing in terms of the technical analysis on Bitcoin on the 1 hour, 4 hour and daily chart. So if this sounds interesting for you, don't forget to right away smash up that like button, and with that out of the way, let me start off with going right away into the technical analysis on Bitcoin on the 1 hourly time frame. So what we can see here is that this ascending rolling wedge here, so this upward sloping resistance line has been getting broken. So yesterday we talked critically about this level, and since seeing a breakthrough, of course, we already moved up ever so slightly further, but right now, as you can see, Bitcoin is going to go for a minor retracement. And where do I want to be seeing Bitcoin heading towards if I'm looking towards this retracement? So what is going to be relatively good for Bitcoin right now here is that we're going to come back towards this previous level of resistance, flip this level into support, and then of course continue the trend up here. If we're looking currently towards the momentum indicators on the 1 hourly time frame, you can see the RSI, it is looking healthy. We are forming a higher high in the RSI, higher high in the price action. So there is not a bearish divergence getting formed right now. So that is of course a good thing that we're having currently in the market. But then if I'm going to start looking at the MACD is right now of course a little bit bearish in my opinion, because what we are right now seeing on the MACD is relatively interesting, because you can see price action still forming higher highs, MACD is right now forming lower highs. So what is this basically telling us? It tells us that on the 1 hourly candles, what we are seeing the price still increasing, we're seeing the momentum decreasing. So there are less buyers active here in the market, but the price still rallies up here, shows us a sign that the bulls could be running out of steam right now on this significant uptrend we got created on the 1 hourly candle. So it could be of course come towards an end very quickly, and that is of course already a big warning shot fired for everyone out there who is going to keep their eyes on Bitcoin. So what is going to be relatively important, just like I told you a moment ago, is that we're going to see a bounce from up this upward sloping previous resistance that flipped into support. As well, if we're going to be failing to hold on towards the level, we could be looking at this different support line here that we are right now drawing. As well, we could be maybe look for some kind of a parallel channel structure, or maybe a rising wedge structure, like you can see over here, because we're forming highs over here and higher lows as well. And this could be, of course, reaching an apex anytime soon. And of course, as soon as this potential rising wedge is going to be reaching an apex, the chances are relatively high it's going to be breaking down, because a rising wedge is a typical bearish bias pattern. So make sure to keep your eyes out on that one for sure. If I'm then going to move in towards the 4 hourly candles, I'm getting a little bit worried. So yesterday we were very bullish on this level over here, right? We were very bullish on this range of this previous resistance zone. So yes, it was definitely the right time to be bullish. But what are we seeing right now here? First of all, we saw an impulsive move towards the upside, second impulsive move towards the upside. Are we going to go for a third move towards the upside? That's the real question that we're right now should be asking ourselves. But personally, what I will be saying here on this, I said 4 hour, but I mean 1 hourly time frames. Are we going to go for another impulsive wave up here on the 1 hourly candles? That's the real big question right now. And that is, of course, the thing that we will be aiming for. Of course, potentially Bitcoin as well, if it's going to fail to hold on towards that support line we were just discussing, could be, of course, still retrace back towards this level. And if we're going to just, once again, form a new low on this level, we're still forming this higher low structure, higher low with higher highs as well. So it's going to be not relatively so bad. And of course, more downwards pressure, since we're reaching the 60k psychological level resistance, is very likely to be meeting right now. As well, guys, quickly going to be giving you guys an update here. If you still want to be winning this 1,000, because I made 1,000 of it, if you want to be winning this 1,000 US dollars in Bitcoin giveaway, make sure to go to my Twitter page. I'm going to choose the winner in approximately 1 or 2 hours from here on. So keep your eyes out on my Twitter account, and I will be giving away some Bitcoin to the lucky winner out there. So make sure to follow me on Twitter to, of course, not miss out on these things here. So with that have been said here, let me right away move further on towards the next chart. And this is, of course, finally the 4 hour candles. So what are we seeing right now here? So we discussed this red box. First of all, our prediction came out so far, because my prediction was Bitcoin is going to increase back towards this red box. And this red box right now, we know it has a major previous resistance zone. Like you can see over here, provided massive resistance, provided massive support, massive resistance. This is a level that you don't take with a grain of salt. This is an important, first of all, psychological level, and second of all, this is an important level in terms of just horizontal resistance. So important resistance, and this is of course a big warning shot that we're right now looking at, because this could be a level that could be really provide us and be a push towards the downside. If I'm looking to some trend lines right now, guys, you can see right here, Bitcoin forming this higher high structure. We were getting rejected every single time once reaching this level, and right now on the previous 4-hourly candle we broke above it, and on this 4-hourly candle we're finding support on it. So is it looking good in terms of this trend line? Is this trend line right now getting retested as support on this 4-hourly candle? Yes, we are. But for me, it's always going to be important what the momentum is telling me as well. And if I look to the 4-hourly candles, yes, I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin. I'm very comfortable that Bitcoin is going to set a new all-time high, but right now I am getting more and more cautious. And the reason why here is, guys, first of all, running into resistance. Second of all, we create first bearish divergence over here. So bearish divergence play out. And right now we're forming once again lower high here on the RSI. Higher high on the price action. So we're forming a double bearish divergence on this rally towards the upside. Double bearish divergence on the RSI. If I'm going to pick up and look at the money flow index and the MACD real quickly, if it wants to be loading up for me, hopefully it does load up. It does load up right now, so that's good. So if I'm quickly going to look first of all to the MACD, what I can see is, of course, market structure is looking particularly good here in the histogram. So yeah, we are still forming lower highs than these highs over there. So we're still forming this diminishing strength period that we're right now in. So I could be looking for, of course, a very strong trend line. Well, we are right now seeing, of course, the strength in this uptrend is losing while the price action is increasing. So be alert for that one as well. If we're looking to the RSI, the money flow index right now as well, you can clearly see we are forming this lower high structure and then these previous highs over there, and the market is still increasing. So I'm not saying you should be shorting the market right now. Listen up. I'm not saying you should short. I'm not shorting the market as well, not totally, but I am giving you guys right now a major warning shot that Bitcoin could be potentially go and see a potential correction from of this zone, because I am, of course, right now still in the back of my mind anticipating a potential correction for Bitcoin right now, especially since we reached the $60,000 for me. In terms of my swing trade, that's almost $100,000 in profit. I will be not close it right now here because I'm very comfortable that we're going to reach all-time high. So I'm not closing it. If we're going to go back to 50K, I'm good with it. I will be just adding more to my position to, of course, build up a bigger and bigger position. And of course, this is for me a very important strategy to utilize. And of course, guys, as well, make sure to go to the highest link in the description right now here, because I, with BYBIT, of course, set up a new trading competition. So if you're going to join it right now, guys, you still have another 16 hours to, of course, sign up on this training competition. And you could be joining this competition. It's completely for free. You join this competition, and while you're already trading on BYBIT, you're going to make extra rewards. So don't forget to join this prize pool right now here. I will be as well fighting in this prize pool. So we're going to see, of course, I'm challenging you guys out there if you could be beating me in terms of P&L. Not, of course, not P&L, but in ROI. So in percentages wise, right? So let's see if you could be beating me. Of course, the winner is as well getting some very good Bitcoin rewards. Of course, the winner of everyone is going to join us. We will be granting, of course, 1 Bitcoin in total prize pool. So highest link in the description, of course, as well. If you haven't already got an account on BYBIT, make sure to sign up as well on BYBIT, because it's definitely very useful to right now get an account over there to be able to join this competition. But guys, this was basically it for today's update video. We discussed the most important things right now. We discussed the momentum for Bitcoin, and of course the daily time frame is as well running into critical resistance. I forgot to mention that still, excuse me, but you can see this this barrier around to 58.8k is going to be very strong resistance, since this has been providing a lot of daily rejection. So it's not going to be an easy level to break through. In terms of risk to reward, is it worth it to short the market? In my opinion, you always want to be very cautious if you're going to short a bull run, but it does look like we're running into critical levels of resistance that we're not easily going to be breaking through. So yeah, guys, this was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching once again to this amazing new update video here on the channel, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye, guys.